Hey everybody, it is your boy Maine-Chat. Happy New Year, happy 2024. Guess what? I am officially back. I've been gone for a whole year and some change from doing the podcasting, but I am back and I have a lot to say. Before I get started, I do want to say that there are some changes being made, as I've started telling y'all before I went MIA with the podcasting and y'all seeing me like this. There's two separate parts of the brand now. When I first got started, it was just the church page, and then I started doing the podcasting on the church channel, the YouTube channel, and I just started making everything a whole big mix, and it's just one big melting pot, if you will. But now I have started to put the podcasting stuff on a separate YouTube channel. So now, what y'all used to know as the Maine-Chat Show, my first original page with like 4,000 something subscribers, millions of views, is now Churching with Maine-Chat. Because that's what started y'all loving me and following me. Now the podcasting stuff that's already on the YouTube channel is not going nowhere. All the videos from Tweet to Kiki Wyatt to SWV and any Life Jennings and any other concert I've gone to is staying there. But going forward, anything that's the podcasting will go on the Maine-Chat Show podcast. So there's two different YouTube channels, all same branding, just to kind of keep things separate. Churching with Maine-Chat be all the praise breaks and convocations, everything that y'all loved about me. And then the podcast will be separate. And that's for all of my Instagram and Facebook too. So I came back letting y'all to be ready, let y'all know. So Church with Maine-Chat on Facebook, Church with Maine-Chat on Instagram, Church with Maine-Chat on TikTok. The podcast, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube is the Maine-Chat Show podcast. So you can find me, just type in Maine-Chat, Church in the Maine-Chat Show, and you will find me for both. And like all of them, but please, for those who've been following me, if you want to see the podcast and stuff, don't unsubscribe on none of the stuff. Stay subscribed, baby, but just subscribe to all of the extra things so y'all can be in the loop, whether it's podcasting, churching with me, going to concerts with me and my dog. Some of y'all love that stuff too. So we got everything going for you, okay? Now, with that being said, once again, Happy New Year. This is the first episode of season 2. This is the first episode of 2024. And I'm already going to give a disclaimer. My dog is in the background. He doesn't leave me. He doesn't give me no space because he has separation anxiety, I guess. So if you hear a little bit of snoring in the background, it is my pit bull, Wheezy, who y'all see sometimes on TikTok with me. All right. New year, new me. That's what most people say, right? It's a new year, it's a new me. I don't believe in new year, new me. I believe in new year upgraded me, better me, enhanced me, if you will, but not a new year, new me. It's a new year and I'm still the same person that many of y'all fell in love with, that y'all respect, that y'all appreciate, that y'all have come to know. I just enhance. I don't believe in also new year. I got a new social media. I had to change my phone number and all this other stuff because I don't have time for that. The same social medias. I have the same phone number that I had for umpteen years. I'm not changing my phone number. If you can block people, right? You can block people. You can erase some text threads and text messages if it's that serious, so you don't have no connection to them. But I'm not changing my number talking about a new me. A new number doesn't make you new. Changing your address doesn't make you new. Changing your name, you can change your look. That doesn't make you new. So I don't say new year, new me. New year, enhanced, better. How I view this is like a car, right? Some of us have the same car. You just get better tires. You may get some detailing done on the inside of the car, maybe on the outside of the car. You keep your car for 10, however long until it runs to the ground. It's the same car, just upgrade. Same thing with our cell phones or our computers. I get constant upgrades all the time. Same phone, same laptop, just some upgrades and enhancements. So I don't believe in new year, new me. I also don't believe in necessarily New Year's resolutions. Um, the reason why I don't believe in New Year's resolutions is because I believe that anytime you need to make something better or make changes or make improvements or make adjustments, you don't it doesn't have to be during the new year, January 1st. It can be whenever you feel that. Whenever you feel like you need to make that, whatever goals you need to make it happen, to do it, then that's when you do it. But I don't think it's necessary to be, I'm making a New Year's resolution and then it's all these unrealistic goals, or some of them are realistic, but you just didn't write down a plan on how to stick to it to accomplish the goals or accomplish the resolution. And then once again, some of y'all do make unrealistic. Well, I'm going to be a multimillionaire by my birthday. I'm going to be this and that and do this and do that. And do all things, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. But I believe you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you, being realistic. Okay. Um, Last but not least, for me, there's multiple New Years, right? I know it's supposed to be New Year, but there's multiple New Years. Hear me. January 1st is the new year of the calendar year, right? Then another new year is my birthday, which is in July, Team Leo, baby, right? Another new year is every year that I am at my company. I'm at year number 4 and number 5 right now. I'm one of them. So every September is a new year. Then spiritually, every October is a new year. When I go to my holy convocation, if I don't go, I still tune in to hear instructions from my prelate and from my bishops and our prophets, just to see, okay, what's the goal? Where are we going? Where are we headed spiritually for the new year? Within my Reformation organization, if you will. So there's multiple times throughout the year where it's technically a new year around the sun. And depending on what aspect of life, spiritually, just growing up another age, just making realistic goals at the time. And also, once again, even when it comes to a new year and making goals and stuff, I believe that you start before start. So that way, when it's time to start, you can actually start on time. The best way I can do, people say, oh, starting January 1st, I'm going to start going to the gym. And you didn't even open up a gym membership yet. Maybe open up your gym membership a month before January 1st. So that way, when January 1st, you can actually get inside the gym, because you can be able to say, here's my stuff. Because most of the times when you sign up for something like that, it takes time. You got to give them your name, your address, your bank statements, your bank numbers, all this other type of stuff to start an account. So start, practice getting up, going. Even if you don't go in there, you got to practice. You don't just go on vacation the day of, unless you got multi-millions. You could just, okay, I don't care how much the tickets are. I don't care. We're just going. But most people, okay, I want to go on vacation in July. I just use July because, I'm Team July. But most people start in December, January. Okay, where are we going in July? Okay, let's book a hotel. You don't have to pay for it, but let's book the hotel. Let's get our tickets this month. Let's start putting money aside for the hotel. If we're going to need a rental, let's start putting money aside for the rental. Let's start putting money aside for spending money to eat and to enjoy wherever we may be going. So that way, when July hits, you are ready to go on the vacation and everything is all set. You don't start in July, hopefully, buying the tickets, buying this, buying that, because depending on where you're going, tickets might be sold out, or the prices might be skyrocketed, or hotels, the rooms that you may like or want may not be available. So, you start before start, so you can start when it's time to start. So for me, I don't think you necessarily have to wait until January or to your birthday or to whenever. Whenever you see that something needs to change, wherever you see that you may need to grow, wherever you may need to do better, wherever you may need to leave a place, um, move to a different place, um, cut some things, add some things, whatever it is, that whenever it comes to your mind and you do some self-evaluation, then that's when you should start it. And it doesn't have to be in January. Whenever your new year, your new season, your new moment, and there's multiple new years and new seasons, as I explained, spiritually, yearly, professionally, wherever it is. And just make realistic goals in 2024. Make realistic goals. Write out how you're going to accomplish those goals. And when it seems like it's hard or like you're getting close, and then it's a stumbling block, reevaluate and reassess. What can I do better? How can I still reach this goal? If I'm not going to reach this goal by the end of 2024, what can I do to make sure that I get to the furthest I can be, so that way it doesn't take me that long in 2025 to reach it? Or if I said by my birthday in July and it's looking like it's not going to be done in July, maybe no longer than August or September. But don't put it to the back burner. Don't give up. Don't say I'll come back to it, because sometimes you might not be able to come back to certain things. Read my book. I talk about that. Taking advantage of God moments, and taking advantage of situations when you can, because it might not happen again, or it might not happen the way it should have happened the first time had you stuck to it. So that's pretty much me. I'm the same me. I'm the same Jermaine Earl Butts, the same one that y'all love, the same one that y'all appreciate, the same one that makes y'all laugh, the same crazy one, the same one that's going to tell it like it is, do it like it is, not going to sugarcoat nothing, not going to lie, not going to fake it. The core things that make me me are not changing. And that's just that. Okay. 2024, I have a lot of things in store. I'm looking forward to y'all seeing some things that I've been working on in 2023, 2022. There's some things that in 2024 that's setting the foundation for 25 and 26. If the Lord sees fit for me to make it to 25 and 26, or if he delays his coming. I sound like the old folks now at the church. But that's pretty much just where I'm at. There's going to be some changes to the Maine-Chat show. I really do have some great goals, and I have a team of people that's going to help me accomplish these goals. I'm not going to say too much. I'm just going to say, watch me as I grow and as I become who I want to be and who God wants me to be. So that's pretty much my New Year's resolution, if I have one. Being everything that God wants me to be, and being the best version of myself, the real version of myself, the true self. I'm living unapologetically. And that's that. Now I just want to make sure that y'all all know everything that I'm doing, that I've been doing since y'all haven't seen me on the Maine-Chat show. I am now a co-host of another podcast called The Unorthodox Christian. Y'all can check that out. Usually we record every Monday night, and it's usually posted by the end of the week. So y'all can definitely check us out, the Unorthodox Christian podcast. You can check us out on Instagram. You can check us out on YouTube. You can check us out on Facebook with my girl Juanita, my girl Hope. I started my own entertainment company. The logo has been legalized, and I'm just finalizing some things, because I think that both my podcast shows and everything is going to be under that as well. Have some people that I've been working with. I also recently just finished a song that should have been released with my book. I wrote the song years ago, but I'm finally going to release it, and I've been working on it with a friend that just recently passed. And I'm saddened that he wasn't able to hear the final version, but I definitely have to release the song. I'm not holding on to this one. It's a powerful song, and it's featuring a good friend of mine, none other than Lady Brianna Parks, who does her good singing. My second book is done. With my goals of this year, it is to publish the book, but it's looking like it's going to be in 2025 that the book will be published. Just financially, realistically, publishing the book this year, it's not in my budget, unless y'all are willing to sow into my brand, into my ministry, and help me get the second book out, since so many of y'all want it. But if not, it's definitely done. The book's done. Y'all been saying, when's the second book? 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 So I got to definitely make my fans and my followers happy, and just not just make y'all happy, but make me happy and get it out. Because writing these books and sharing with y'all what I've overcome and what God has given me, is very therapeutic to me. It hits me first and it helps me first. Stop. Sorry, y'all. It's very therapeutic to me. So definitely be on the lookout for the title's done. Everything's written. I'm going to use the same publishing company, but it's just financially with everything that I'm working on. Talking about making realistic goals, right? The book is going to be out between this year and next year, but it's definitely going to be released. And that's about it right now. Music, book, the podcast, the shows, and some other things that I'm not going to just share with you all yet. But I just want to say thank you all for rocking with me. 2024, we got a lot in store. We got some guests coming on, some great topics, and that's about it. Y'all make the best of this year. No excuses. Get everything that you're supposed to get done. Do everything that you're supposed to do it. Be it. Everything you're supposed to have it. And don't let nothing or no one stop you. You might get slowed down, but don't be stopped. You might stumble, you might fall a little bit, but get back up and don't let nothing stop you. If it's in your mind to do, if it's in your passion and your will to do it. See it through. And that's all I have for today. First episode of 2024. Happy New Year. Once again, it is your boy, Maine-J. This is Maine-Chat of the Maine-J Show. God bless you.